All right, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to load custom vocal chain. So I made a vocal chain preset pack. The product will be linked to the video. It's gonna take you to scantlessmusic.com. This pack is free, there's no charge. So it's gonna bring you to this page right here. You're just gonna hit add to cart, checkout, enter in some basic info, and then it's gonna give you a download link. You're going to download, it's a zip file, so you're going to download it. Remember where you save it to, so your download folder or whatever. I made a custom file called Vocal Chains SB. You're going to extract the zip, right click, extract all, and it's going to give you another folder like this. Double click on that, and then it's going to give you or show you all the preset vocal chain files. So we're going to come back to that in a second. So remember where you downloaded it. Extract the zip, and then put that on pause for a second. So then we're going to go over to console in UAD. So if you have an Apollo or a Volt, UAD offers a program called console. It's like a virtual console. Now, most Apollos might only have 1 or 2 channels or 3 or 4 channels, depending on what you got. You could have more than that depending on the Apollo unit you have. I have 2 channels, so mic line 1, mic line 2. Mic line 2, I'm running my DJI mic mini through. So I have a vocal chain loaded on this mic. So I have the Manley Vox box, C-Vox, Pultec, and then LA2A. If I take the Vox box and the C-Vox off, this is what this mic will sound like. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. If I take the Pultec off, LA2A, now everything's off. So that's just the mic, just normal dry. So vocal chain plays a big part. So now everything's back on. So having a custom vocal chain plays a big part in how your vocals sound. Now I have the output muted, that way it's not coming through the speaker as I'm sitting here. If I didn't have it muted, I'd have to have the headphones on. But there's 2 ways you can do vocals when you're recording. You can either record the vocal chain, so everything you have on here, you can record that signal, or you can just monitor. You hit this button right here, and it just turns to monitor. That way, you're not recording all the settings you have, but you can still hear your vocals nice, loud, and clear with that vocal chain. It's not hard set in. Granted, your vocals will record just like normal dry, so they might be a little low, and you're going to have to mix them more after the fact. Or you could set everything how you want and then record that in and then be one step closer to the final product. So I normally record mine, but any vocal chain you get, you're going to want to tweak it and customize it to your voice and to the project you're working on. Every song's different. Like all the sonics are always different on every song. So the way I adjust my vocals for a song I did yesterday, I'm going to change them for a song I do tomorrow because every song's different. So I'm going to have to adjust everything. All right, so first thing you want to do, you want to click on Inserts. So if you want to load it on mic line 1 or channel 1, you click on Inserts. You should have a folder that just says User. So if you click on that and then click on these 3 dots, you're going to say Show File Explorer. It's going to open up and show you where that file is on your computer. So it should be in Powered Plugins, Presets, Channel Strip. So that should be the user folder. So long as you're in Universal Audio, Powered Plugins, Preset, Channel Strip, you're in the right spot. So then we're going to go back to the custom vocal chains that you downloaded from wherever you got them from. As long as they're console vocal chains, they should work just fine. So you're going to highlight them all, right click, copy, go back over to this folder. So Universal Audio, Powered Plugins, Presets, Channel Strip. It's basically saying these are the presets for that channel strip. You're going to right click in here and then just click paste. Now I already put them in there. So I just said replace. Now it puts all them custom presets, them vocal chains in there. So now they're loaded in there. So now we have it in the proper folder. All right, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to close that out and then go back in it. And now if I go in the user folder, they should be in here. Vocal chain 1, Manly Vox Box. Vocal chain 2, SSL. Vocal chain 3. So I want the Neve 1073 vocal chain 1. So that's right here. So all you're going to do, as long as you clicked on insert, so that's to load a vocal chain, click on insert and then go to the vocal chain you want, click on it, and it's going to load it. Now that vocal chain's open. So now the 48 volt phantom power is not on. I left it off for a reason, because if I have it on when I saved it, or if you have it on when you save this, like say if you save another version of this, the next time you load it up, it's going to click your mic on. And if you got your speakers on, it's going to give feedback and you're going to get squeaking and squealing through your speakers, especially if your speakers are turned up loud. So always turn your 48 volt phantom power off when you're saving your presets, because I've had that happen to me a couple times. So once you load this up, that's pretty much all you got to do. So make sure your speakers turned down or your speakers are muted. Get your mic, put your headphones on, hit the 48 volt phantom power, and then it should turn your mic on. And then now you should be able to hear your vocal running through that. And like I said, you can decide if you want to record or monitor that. And then you have a fader right here to adjust how much level you can hear yourself. So you could turn this up and down. And then right here is your unison preamp that determines how much you want, how loud you want your mic coming from the unison preamp. So you have several gain options. And then inside the unison preamp in the 1073, you have another level right here, and then another one right here, and then another one right here. So that is basically like your gain level. So you can, adjust it. You got -20 through 50, and then 60 through 80. So you just have to play around with it and see, what best works for you. Like I said, I got it set at a decent starting point, but you're going to want to play the song you're recording to, get in front of the mic, and then start freestyling on the mic and start adjusting these parameters. Or if the preset works pretty good to where I have it set, just maybe fine tweak the levels, save it as a version number 2, and then use that to record your song. Because like I said, these are custom tailored to my vocals, but it should be a good starting point for anybody. So that's pretty much it. And then also you could save the session. So if I want both these to recall next time I start this up, I can go up here, click on File, and click on Save As, and then I can save this session. So it's already saved that session 1, so I could save it. Hit Save. That way, the next time I start up my computer or restart console, it should recall this whole session. Now, if I want to open a different vocal chain preset, I'll click on Insert, and then I'm going to go down to the SSL one. A lot of people like the SSL. So I made one with the 1073, one with the Manly Vox Box, one with the SSL, and one with the API. And basically what I'm saying is I swapped out the unison preamp. So the unison section acts as a physical mic preamp. It's digital, but it's operating off the hardware. So a lot of people like the SSL, and then this is just set as a preamp, SSL preamp. I just boosted some of the highs, and it just kind of tweaked it in at just a basic level. No compression, no nothing like that. Just EQ'd it a little bit and adjusted the level. Like I said, you can tweak it how you want or switch them around. And if you want to move these around, you can literally just swap them. So you could change the order of them, and then you have 4 slots total down here. So you can even click on here and add something else if you want. And if any of these plugins that load you don't own and it says demo, I would encourage you to demo them, see if you like them, and then possibly buy them when they go on sale. So they always do a sale at the end of the year, a sale the start of the year. They got a summer sale going on right now. They just extended it through the end of July. So right now is a good time to buy plugins because everything is like 50, 60% off. But you could change the order, swap them out. And then if you want to put reverb on your vocal, you could put reverb right here, but you kind of want to put like reverbs and delays on the aux track. So if you just click aux, you can go here, turn on a reverb, and then down here, click this little arrow and click this, and then now you got your aux 1, aux 2. If you have an Apollo Twin, you might not have 2 aux channels. You might only have 1. But then you could turn it up and send that reverb into your signal. Now, that reverb won't record. Whatever program you're recording in, you got to set a second one for the aux channel. So you got to do your mic line on your recording DAW, and then you got to do another one with the aux channel to capture the reverb. And then you got levels right here to adjust it: mute, mono, post, and pre. So that's pretty much it when it comes to vocals. Pretty simple. And then you can compact these down by hitting on these little squares on the side. So you can make it all be compact to where it's just showing the names, or you can hit these boxes and expand them. And then also you can add an alternate window. So if you go up here, you can say window, new alternate window. And what that does is that gives you more than one console open up. So if you have more than one screen, you can have console open up on each of your screens. That way, when you're switching screens, you don't have to physically grab console and move it over to the next screen. It's literally open in both screens. And then when you shut down your computer and reopen it up, it should recall the way you had it set. But that's pretty much it, man. Custom vocal change. Hit the product link. Go over to scantlessmusic.com. Like I said, it's free. I just made a couple vocal chains for people to have. Most people might not have some of these plugins, so I understand that. But if you don't have the plugin, swap it out for something you do have. But it's just to give you a starting point and a good idea on how I do my vocals. And hopefully that'll help you guys out. And then just showing how to load this up. And if you start running into DSP issues to where you don't have enough DSP, either delete some plugins or open the native versions or the UA Connect versions inside your DAW, because you can record your vocals or just monitor your vocals while tracking, or you can wait till after the fact and then add them. I do both, so it just depends what works best for your workflow. You'll be able to figure it out. But yeah, it's your boy D, and this is how you load custom vocal chains. Like I said, a vocal chain is not a fix-all, be-all. It's just a starting point. You're going to have to fine-tune it to fit your vocal in your project. This is just a starting point. So always keep that in mind. There is no magic vocal chain that fixes all, but it does give you an idea on how to get started and like point you in the right direction. But it's your boy D, man. See you guys on the next one, and I'm out.